For centuries, we've pondered if we're alone in the universe. But what if the more pertinent question is, are they afraid of us? Forget first contact scenarios where we're the eager students. In this video, we'll explore the galactic reaction to humanity's true nature, our inherent predatory instincts. Discover how alien civilizations might truly perceive a species that has risen to dominance through a primal, undeniable power. The Galactic Council Hall was the largest building in the known universe, us. It floated in the center of the Orion Belt, hidden from normal eyes. Inside the hall, thousands of alien leaders sat in their crystal chairs. Their eyes, antennas, or glowing heads were all turned toward the stage. Something serious was about to happen. The Grand Chancellor Zorvel of the Grax Empire stood up slowly. His long purple robe touched the floor as he moved forward. A deep silence filled the room. "We have a problem," Zorvel said, his voice deep and cold. Murmurs started in the room. Problems were common. Planets fought, species argued. Resources ran out. But something in Zorvel's tone made everyone quiet again. "This problem, comes from a small blue planet," he said. "A place called Earth." Many council members looked confused. "Earth," one whispered. "That's a primitive planet," another said. "They barely discovered space travel," someone laughed. Zorvel raised his hand. "A year ago, we sent scout teams to Earth. We believed they were weak. Harmless, curious perhaps, but not dangerous." He turned toward the large screen behind him. "Today, I present to you the return of one scout." The screen lit up. A small spaceship floated in space, broken and burned. Inside, the alien pilot was breathing hard. His face was pale, eyes wide with fear. I saw it with my own eyes," the pilot said in the recording. They should not be alive. Not after what we did." The video changed. Now it showed humans. Soldiers running through forests, civilians helping each other during disasters. Scientists building machines from scraps of metal. A man lifted a heavy beam off a trapped child. A woman with a broken leg fought off a creature 3 times her size. Gasps filled the council hall. "What are they?" one alien asked. "They have no claws, no armor, no weapons. And yet, they survive everything." Zorvel nodded. "We tried testing them. Small attacks, accidents, minor experiments. Nothing serious. But they didn't break. They adapted, they learned, they fought back." The screen showed a battle. A small alien drone attacked a city. Instead of running, the humans formed groups. They captured the drone, opened it, studied it, and days later used it to build their own machine. They turned our tech into weapons. A council member shouted, "That's impossible." Another stood up. "They are not ready for this level of intelligence." Zorvel stared at the screen. "And yet, they did it." A long silence followed. No one laughed now. "We've made a mistake," Zorvel said. "We watched them, but we never understood them. They don't have strong bodies, but their minds, their hearts, their will." An old member of the council, Elder Sin from the Varn galaxy, stood slowly. Perhaps they are not weak. Perhaps they are something else entirely." Zorvel turned to the room. "Now the question is, what do we do? Ignore them, control them, or prepare for something worse?" The screen zoomed in on Earth. On a mountaintop, a human soldier stood, watching the stars. His eyes were calm. Behind him, machines were being built. Ships, weapons, something was happening. Zorvel spoke in a low voice. "They were not ready for humans, but now we're not ready for them." The council remained silent, every leader now unsure of the future. Inside the Great Hall of the Galactic Council, the air was heavy with tension. After the shocking reports about humans, everyone had one question: what now? Chancellor Zorvel stood tall in front of the crowd. "You have seen the truth," he said. Now we must decide. What do we do with Earth? A loud voice spoke first. It was General Kern from the warlike Dravik species. His body was covered in thick armor, and his eyes glowed red. We must destroy them, he said, before it's too late. Some in the council nodded. Others looked worried. They are still young, said Elder Sin, the wise leader from the Varn galaxy. But they are not evil. Perhaps we should talk to them. Talk. General Kern laughed. They will rise and become a threat to all of us. You saw what they did. They are already learning our technology. Zorvel raised his hand. Let us listen to all voices. Then, from the shadows, a calm and smooth voice spoke. It was Chancellor Nira of the Karn species. Her people were known for their intelligence and secrets. Maybe we should watch longer, she said. See what more they can do. She smiled, but her eyes were cold. Deep inside her robe, she pressed a small button on a hidden device. A message was sent. Silent, invisible. Far away, a ship received the order. A Karn stealth vessel launched into space, heading straight for Earth. Back in the council, the debate continued. Hours passed. Arguments were made. No decision was reached, but the room was changing. Fear was growing. Doubt filled the minds of even the strongest leaders. Meanwhile, on Earth, Dr. Lena Verma stood on top of a research base in the Himalayas. Snow covered the mountain, but she didn't feel the cold. Her eyes were locked on the stars. They're watching, she whispered. Behind her, soldiers and engineers worked on a large machine. Strange glowing parts moved on their own. Pieces of alien metal clicked into place. This was not normal Earth technology. This was ... something else. Commander Ruiz walked up to her. Still watching the sky, he asked. They're getting closer, Lena replied. We need to finish the device. Do you think they'll attack? I don't think, she said. I know. In space, the Karn stealth ship moved silently, invisible to all known scanners. It passed through asteroid belts and dust clouds. Its mission: scan Earth's defense, measure human tech, and, if ordered, destroy key targets. Inside the ship, the Karn pilot received a new message. Prepare for attack. Eliminate their leaders if needed. The pilot set the ship to high alert. Back on Earth, the machine was ready. Lena stood before a glowing core. Her team looked nervous. Dr. Verma, one engineer, said, Are we sure this will work? No, she said, but it's all we have. She placed her hand on the control panel. The core began to hum. Lights danced in the air. Strange symbols appeared around them. Commander Ruiz watched the radar. Still nothing, he said. No signs of any alien movement. But Lena shook her head. They're here. We just can't see them. Suddenly, the machine pulsed. A wave of energy shot into the sky. In space, the Karn ship shook violently. What was that? The pilot shouted. Unknown energy pulse. We've been detected. The ship's systems failed. Lights turned red. Engines stopped. On Earth, the radar lit up. We got them, Lena whispered. We found their shadow. Cliffhanger ending. The Karn pilot panicked. They shouldn't have this technology. Back on Earth, Lena watched the sky. The humans. They knew. The Karn stealth ship floated lifeless in space. Its systems had failed, its pilot trapped in darkness. This was not supposed to happen. Humans were not supposed to be capable of this. But they had detected the invisible ship and stopped it. This changed everything. On Earth, deep in the Himalayas, Dr. Lena stood quietly as the lights of the machine faded. The radar still glowed. The Karn ship was still visible on their screen. Commander Ruiz looked at her. We really got them. Lena nodded. We confirmed it. They're not just watching. They were going to attack. Ruiz stepped closer. So what now? We respond, she said. And we make sure they hear us. In the Galactic Council hall, chaos had broken out. Screens showed the Karn stealth ship, stuck, unmoving, in Earth's orbit. No one could believe it. The Karn had acted without permission, and now they had failed. Chancellor Zorvel stood in anger. Who ordered this attack? Chancellor Nira of the Karn race stood calmly. It was only a scout mission. Zorvel's voice rose. A scout mission with weapons that entered a peaceful planet's airspace without permission. The council members murmured. Trust was breaking. General Kern of the Dravik leaned forward. Let's not act innocent. We were all thinking it. The humans are dangerous. But we didn't agree to war, Elder Sin shouted. Zorvel raised his hand. Enough, the humans know now. The Karn ship was exposed. This is not a secret anymore. Another screen turned on. A message had arrived from Earth. At Earth Base Station, Dr. Lena's message was ready. Her face appeared on the Galactic Council's screen. This is Dr. Lena Verma, Earth scientist and defense officer. We know who you are. We know what you tried to do. We are not afraid. The room went silent. We did not ask for this war. We did not start it, but if you bring it to our skies, we will answer. Her eyes were steady. We don't want enemies. But we're not your experiment. We're not your prey. We are human, and we fight back. The screen turned off. Zorvel sat down slowly. They have made their position clear. Some members were impressed. Others were afraid. They should not be speaking to us like that. General Kern said angrily. They're still young. Yet they speak with courage, said Elder Sin. More than many in this room. The council began to split. Some supported peaceful contact with Earth. Others, like the Karn and Dravok, whispered about control, power, and war. Zorval looked out the window of the Great Hall. The stars were quiet, but he felt something strange. The humans were no longer the unknown. They were awake. Back on Earth, Lena met with the international team at Base Station. Scientists, soldiers, and leaders from every nation had gathered underground. We need to prepare, Lena said. This was only the first attempt. A general from Europe nodded. We saw their power, but we also saw their fear. Lena showed the council a device, a glowing sphere, powered by alien technology. This was made from the drone we captured last year, she explained. And it's just the beginning. We reverse-engineered their tech, said one scientist proudly. We made something they didn't expect. Commander Ruiz smiled. Now, they'll know Earth isn't so primitive. Meanwhile, far across the galaxy, the Karn fleet was gathering. Ships moved quietly near the edge of known space, inside a dark command room. Chancellor Nira watched a hologram of Earth. They reacted faster than expected, said her advisor. Nira narrowed her eyes. Then, next time, we strike harder. She wasn't going to wait for the council's decision. The Karn believed in control through fear. If Earth was rising, they would crush it before it became a real threat. She turned to her officer. Prepare the second wave, but this time, no survivors. At the same time, Zorvel met secretly with Elder Sin. They're going to attack again, Zorvel said. Yes, Sin agreed. But not all of us want war. Zorvel looked serious. Then we need to contact the humans directly, before it's too late. Sin leaned forward. Are you ready to trust them? Zorvel replied, I'm ready to give them a chance. That night, on Earth, Dr. Lena walked outside the base. The stars above were bright. She knew they were not alone. Ruiz joined her. Think they'll come again? Yes, she said. And soon, do we stand a chance? She looked at the sky. They think we're weak. That's their mistake. Ruiz smiled, then let them make it again. Suddenly, a new signal came through the base. An unknown transmission in a strange alien code. Lena's eyes widened. That's not Karn. It's someone else. Friend or enemy, Ruiz asked. Lena whispered, I don't know yet. The stars above Earth were no longer quiet. Something was coming. Something big. In the cold of deep space, the Carnivore fleet moved forward like a dark wave. Hundreds of ships, cloaked and silent, raced toward Earth. This was no longer a scout mission. It was war. Inside the lead Karn ship, Chancellor Nera stood tall. Her face was cold, eyes filled with pride. They had their warning, she said. Now, we erase them. Her officers cheered. The Karn believed strength was the only truth, and now they would crush the humans before the galaxy saw them as equals. Back on Earth, Dr. Lena and Commander Ruiz stood at the main control room of Earth's Defense Center. Alarms echoed across the base. "The Karn fleet is moving in fast," said one officer. "We have 30 minutes." Lena nodded. "Activate all defense systems." This is it. Earth's secret weapon called Project Echo had been built using captured alien tech. Humans had reverse-engineered shield generators, gravity weapons, and hypersensors. The world's nations had come together, united by fear, and now by purpose. In orbit, Earth's new defense satellites powered up, human-made, alien-inspired. Meanwhile, on the Galactic Council station, Chancellor Zorvel stood in front of a private starship, preparing to leave. Elder Sin rushed toward him. "You're going to Earth," Zorvel nodded. "They don't stand a chance alone. And this council, ... is too slow. Too divided. If you help them, the Karn will turn against you," Sin warned. Zorvel stared into the distance. "Then let them come. But I will not watch another innocent world burn." He stepped onto his ship. A few loyal officers followed. One pressed the button to activate stealth mode. The battle begins. The Karn fleet entered Earth's orbit. Dozens of massive ships broke through the clouds. Energy cannons aimed at cities, ready to strike. But Earth was waiting. Boom. The first Karn ship was hit by a pulse blast from Project Echo. Then another, and another. The skies turned into fire. Commander Ruiz shouted, "We hit 3 targets. Shields are holding." Lena checked the data. More incoming. Deploy Skyfire drones. Hundreds of small, fast drones shot into the sky, surrounding the Karn ships, exploding on impact, cutting deep into their systems. But the Karn were strong. They pushed harder. A wave of missiles broke through, hitting parts of Earth's defenses. Explosions rocked cities. Buildings fell. The people fought fires, rescued the wounded, and kept going. Humanity did not break. Zorvel's intervention suddenly. A new ship entered Earth's orbit. Large, powerful, glowing with energy. But it did not attack. It opened communication. "This is Chancellor Zorvel of the Galactic Council." His voice boomed. "Earth, we are here to help." In the council hall, leaders watched in shock. "He's helping the humans," General Kern roared. Sin just smiled. He chose what was right. Zorvel's ship launched advanced support drones. They jammed Karn communications. They targeted weak points in the Karn fleet. Earth soldiers cheered. Lena stared at the sky. He came. Ruiz grinned. "Looks like someone up there believes in us." Final confrontation. On the Karn flagship, Nera screamed. Earth got help. From Zorvel, her ship fired its biggest cannon. The blast hit Project Echo directly. The control tower shook. Lights went out. Lena fell to the ground. Sparks flew. Smoke filled the room. "We lost power to the main weapon," someone shouted. Ruiz helped Lena up. "We're not done yet." She limped to the backup terminal. "We still have one final trick," she said. "The core." She activated a final sequence. A blue energy wave shot from the mountains into orbit. An EMP pulse powered by alien tech and human will. The Karn ships began to shut down, one by one. The turning point in space, Zorvel's ship pushed forward. clearing the last path. Earth's remaining drones targeted the flagship. On the Karn ship, Nira stared at her failing systems. They weren't supposed to win. Her ship exploded in a flash of blue fire. The sky went quiet. After the battle days later, the Galactic Council met again. This time, things were different. Zorvel stood before them, Earth's flag behind him. "You all saw what happened," he said. "The humans did not start this war, but they ended it. With courage, with unity, and with strength." Elder Sin added, "Perhaps it's time we stop watching them from the shadows and start learning from them." No one argued this time. On Earth, at the base, Commander Ruiz and Dr. Lena stood on the balcony. "Think they'll come back?" Ruiz asked. Lena smiled. "If they do, we'll be ready." A bright light flashed in the sky. A council transport ship landed nearby. An invitation had arrived. Humanity was no longer a secret, no longer ignored. Now, Earth had a seat at the table, and the galaxy would never be the same.